One DNA test, and the entire story just got flipped upside down. The sister Ateş believed was dead, the one he cried over for years, is standing right in front of him, alive. But her past is so dark, it will genuinely give you chills. The new promo for Arafta Season 2 just dropped, and trust me, everything is about to change. Welcome back to Anatolia Drama Files. Guys, the biggest twist in this episode is that the DNA test has confirmed Ateş and Eylül are actually siblings. But Ateş still can't quite believe it. He's driving toward the mansion with Mercan so fast, the car practically feels out of control. Mercan keeps warning him to slow down, but Ateş has only one thought on his mind, holding his long-lost sister in his arms. Mercan's character is really coming into her own this season. She's no longer just a side character. She's becoming the witness to some of the biggest moments of Ateş's life. Meanwhile, Eylül is in a terrible state. Tahir's voice and her own inner voice keep echoing in her head, and she's on the verge of losing her mind completely. As she's leaving the mansion, she suddenly stops, screams, and cries out to God for help. At the same time, Saliha is preparing to leave the mansion too. But when Müzeyyen finds out Eylül still hasn't left, she slaps Saliha out of pure rage and humiliates her, calling her a greedy woman. But here's the real truth. Eylül didn't stay behind for the mansion's luxury. She stayed to dig up the secrets of her past buried within those very walls. Now let's talk about Hazar and Burak. Hazar has taken his plan B to the next stage. He's luring Burak in with a partnership offer in an African gold mine, but his real goal is to trap Burak in a web of debt and seize control of his family's assets. Honestly, Hazar's revenge plan is turning into one of the most gripping angles of the season. He weaves his trap so cleverly that Burak doesn't even see it coming. But the most heartbreaking scene comes when Eylül steps outside the mansion and runs straight into Orhan. Orhan tries to force her to come with him, and when Eylül resists, he throws her to the ground and starts dragging her, exactly the way Haydar used to do when she was a child. That flashback triggers something new inside Eylül, and she pulls out a knife and stabs Orhan in the leg. I genuinely think this is the moment Eylül starts to recognize who she really is, her journey from victim to fighter. And then comes the scene everyone's been waiting for. Ateş and Mercan reach the mansion, and despite a near accident on the way, Ateş doesn't stop. He heads straight for the garden, searching for Eylül. When they finally reach the old ruined building, the one with 18 7 scratches carved into the wall, Eylül's entire past comes rushing back in a single instant. Ateş and Eylül finally stand face to face. All Ateş can say is, "My sister," and they collapse into each other's arms. Years of separation, pain, and loneliness pour out in that one moment. Genuinely, this is one of the most emotional scenes Arafta has given us so far. But guys, the story isn't over. Müzeyyen has just found out that DNA test results can't be altered, meaning her secret could be exposed at any moment. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss an update. In the next video, we'll bring you a complete breakdown of Arafta's next episode, so stay tuned right here on Anatolia Drama Files. Take care and see you next time.